Hey, hey. So I'm in a horrible mood today. Oh my God. Like today is just full. Um, Having a conversation right now with a certain YouTuber, and it's called it could be called seasonal depression, but it's not really it's just wintertime, dude. Like when it gets cold, you go outside less, you get less sunlight. So some people I know are affected by it. It's real. Like it's not particularly there's anything wrong, but it's just you get a mood, and it's usually when it's cold, or usually when around the holidays, lots of stress, work sucks, budgeting, that kind of stuff. It happens. So I'm going to combat that with this video. So Bearded Comic Bro, who I just now subscribed because I thought I was subscribed to him, and there's a lot of channels I'm finding I thought I was subscribed to, and I'm just not subbed to them. I don't know if it's there used to be a thing where YouTube, when it updates, it would knock off some of your subs, like not yours. It would knock off some of the people you're subbed to. I don't know if that's a glitch thing. It's always happened. If there's that, what's up, Sean? Nice. I'll just jump on your stream after this. Because yeah, this shouldn't take too long. So I decided to combat the way I'm feeling with comic books and making a video. If you've been following me on Instagram, Whirlpool/Amana, still slacking. Hadn't called me yet. Hadn't heard nothing. They'll probably call me while this video is going. With the way today's has been going. So yeah, still slacking. Horrible customer service. Totally not recommended right now. They got to step up their game a little bit. So let's get into this. Make myself feel better. This is Bearded Comic Bro. I put the link down in the description for the video. If you've not subbed, go sub. Is doing a challenge. I did the Marvel cover challenge. Who's this guy going live? Yeah, who's this guy? So yeah, this is Bearded Comic Bros 10 DC challenge. I know he just did the Marvel one. I did it. I missed the boat on the DC one, so I'm jumping in it now. Next will be Indies, I'm assuming. Seen a few people do this. Actual Dracula's done them. There's a whole bunch of people have done them. I can't come up with a whole list. So yeah, let's get into this. These are in no particular order. These are just 10 DC. I'm not DC heavy. Matter of fact, my collection, now that I look at it, mostly Marvel, I would say. Yeah, it's mostly Marvel and Indie. It's not a whole lot of DC. That might be about to change next year. So most of these are actually kind of new. I don't care. They're still great covers. So let's start out with this one. This is Batman 112. This is the cardstock. I believe it's the Molina variant. Yeah, what is it, Salem? Who did this? Who did that cover? Is that Molina? I believe it's the Molina cardstock variant. Interiors by Jorge Jimenez. This Scarecrow cover is phenomenal. I love it. I've always been a big fan of Scarecrow and Mad Hatter. A lot of the not used, Mad Hatter used pretty well. Scarecrow's definitely been used a lot. Those kind of villains, though, not ones you would particularly. When you think Batman, you think Penguin, Joker, Killer Croc, all these other villains. You don't really, Scarecrow's usually not one that pops to mind, but this cover is phenomenal. Oh my God, so good. Like artists nowadays, I like old school stuff too, but that's ridiculously awesome. I love the neon green, how it pops. Incredible. Great book. Great cover. Next is, of course, I had to put in the Marvel one, I had Jim Lee book. I got a few. This one, also Jim Lee cover. This is iconic to me. This is like in high school, this was a big deal. Like anybody who read comics when they were a kid, when I was in high school, got back into them, at least for this storyline. This is Batman 619. This is the second print. This was the cover that I saw that I bought when I was in high school because I was late to the party and just happened to find one at a store. So I grabbed this cover when I was younger. I love Jim Lee. I think his Batman was phenomenal. Probably one of the best Batman artists. I mean, I'm biased. He's my number one. He's my number one all day long. Yeah, do that. Hit the like button for that mullet. Which is being contained right now. Show the mullet some love. He needs it. He's in a bad mood. So yeah, Jim Lee, phenomenal. Probably, he's number one on my list. He's my favorite artist, hands down, all time. You can stack him up against whoever you want. For me, he's going to win. And the second print, Batman 619, it folds out, so it makes it even more phenomenal. So I got to show you it all in its glory. Oh, Soul Calibur 2 ad. Oh God, how old does that make you feel? Now I can't open the book. There it goes. So yeah, phenomenal. I wish it was a whole way wraparound, but I mean, drop mic, walk off. I love it. Love Jim Lee. Think he's phenomenal. And flip it all the way out. There we go. Even more. Catwoman, Hush, Nightwing, Superman. I mean, everybody was involved in this. It was ridiculous. So yeah, I don't think the first print was like a fold-out cover like that. So I kind of always liked the second print version. It's better than the first print version. So yeah, gotta have some Jim Lee. Next up is a book I literally just got. I just got into collecting Detective because I was trying not to, because that's a big run itself too, with a lot of expensive books in it. But now that's over, long gone. Definitely getting into some detective books. This is 1045. This one I just got. This one is a Lee Bermejo cardstock variant. This cover, when I saw it in person, was just like phenomenal. Just absolutely insane. Bullets whizzing by Batman, piercing holes in the cape. Batman doing an action thing. It actually looks like, because most superhero books are tights and all kinds of stuff. This actually looks like boots you could buy, and combat fatigues you could buy, stuff like, it looks like stuff you could actually put together. You don't have to be a billionaire playboy to be able to afford this Batman setup. So, absolutely loving it. What is this off in the background? It's just building off in the background. Yeah, love this cover. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is one of my favorite covers ever. This is up there on the list. So great job, Bermejo. Phenomenal cover. Definitely pops. Next, everybody knows I'm a huge Francisco Francavilla fan. And this is another new book that just came out. This is the 2021 Joker Annual. I got his cover. He's also working on the interiors. So I was super stoked for this when it came out. All that purple. That purple's incredible. Everybody who's involved in this series is on the cover. I love this Joker. This is totally Jack Nicholson. So yeah, I've always been a huge fan ever since I found his artwork. I've been a huge fan of Francisco. He lives in Georgia, as a matter of fact, now, which is hilarious because you wouldn't think Georgia, but he's been living in Georgia for a while now. Congratulations, sir. Your artwork is phenomenal. You're one of my favorite artists ever, especially when it comes to darker stuff. If it's horror or if it's creepy, you got to get him on it. Even to do just a cover, because that's his style, man. It just fits, just zones right in there. Another new book just came out, Flash 776. Love this book. Not just the story inside, but this cover is phenomenal. Dr. Fate, pulling back the curtain of time of the fabric of reality. Flash being like, what? Dan Hip. I saw that. I was gonna get that one, but I had to get Frank Avila's. Like, yeah, if it's his stuff, I have to get it. This is the cover Brandon Peterson and Michael Ataya. Yeah, I've been loving Brandon Peterson's artwork, interiors, covers. I really am starting to warm up to Brandon Peterson's artwork, and really he's starting to climb the list as far as some of my favorite current artists that are out there. I think people are sleeping on this series, this book, this writing and art team. Really not giving it its due. Love this cover. The other cover was good too. I believe the B cover uh, was them both reading the Flash this comic together. So another fourth wall like break. Yeah, I love it. You need to go get that book. If not just that one Flash book, you need this Flash book. It's a great read, great artwork. Yeah, can't really buy. I mean, once you have those artists that you just have to get their stuff, you just phenomenally love it. It's that or nothing else. Next, I'm gonna go a little older. This is definitely older. This is classic. Um, okay, yeah. Did this come out in '73? I guess this came out in '73. Wow. Okay. This is Swamp Thing number 10. It's the oldest Swamp Thing issue I have. Bernie Wrightson artwork. Love Bernie Wrightson. Think he's phenomenal. If you, he's right up there with, like, he's in that category with Francesco Francavilla for me. If it's dark or horror or any of that kind of stuff, it's hard to beat Bernie Wrightson. Hey, I love this trade dress. I don't know if he had anything to do with that or not, but I love that trade dress. But just his artwork. I mean, this came out in '73. So, I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's the oldest one I have. It's probably the best cover I have. The other one I think I have is like the '80s series post saga of Swamp Thing. So, which that artwork's phenomenal too. But Bernie Wrightson, how you gonna beat Bernie Wrightson? Oh yeah, gotta love it. DC love. Next, let's see what we got. Love Bernie. Yeah, a lot of his artwork covers are gold. They really, really are. Oh my God, so good. Next is one that people will probably be like, for real? Like, yeah. So I was a huge fan of the Red Lanterns when New 52 came out. They gave all the Lantern spectrums their own books. You had, you had Red Lantern, Yellow Lantern, Black Lanterns. Everybody had their own title and their own run because DC was trying to pump it all out. They were trying to give, New 52, everybody gets a thing. Booster Gold got his own series. Demon got a new series. Stuff that hadn't been out for a while. Red Lanterns was new, and I loved the Red Lanterns. Oh my God. Like, I would totally be a Red Lantern. Like, it's ridiculous how much that ring would fit. Mustache second crazy this side. Not on that right. Anyway, but it's amazing how much I love this book, how much I loved that ring. I would have totally been one. And when it came out, the writer was Peter Milligan, who, so good. But Ed Benes, this is number 3. I need to get the one with Supergirl. I don't know why I didn't get it. I seen it years ago and I should have grabbed it. But this is number 3. And I haven't read these in a minute. I haven't read these since 7 years ago. I need to go back through and finish the series up and then read it all in one shot. So I don't remember what this character's name is. But that cover, just taking a shower in blood. Ed Benes knocked it out of the park. Phenomenal. I don't know what else to say except this is just phenomenal cover. It's sexy in a way, but it's gory, it's gross, it's white background, all that red, it just pops. It's not even a bright red like flash red. I wouldn't. Well, it's kind of that same spectrum of color. Actually, I think this is a little brighter than Flash Red. He's a little darker. The red's a little darker. It's more almost burgundy. This is phenomenal. Yeah, I love Red Lanterns. This has definitely got to be up there on my favorite covers. Had some great covers in this run, to be honest. So you gotta love that. Next, this is definitely going older. So this is another older book. Got. I don't think I had in my Marvel video. Did I have any Kirby? I think I did have some Kirby. He also worked for DC, so you got to have some Kirby in there somewhere. This is Commandy #1, Last Boy on Earth. Sensational Jack Kirby DC blockbuster. Oh, these are completely random. These are not in order. These are no order. I don't. Yeah, it would break my brain to be like, all right, this one's number 10 and this one's number 9. I couldn't do all that. So these are just out there, no particular order. 20-cent DC goodness, Jack Kirby artwork. Look at that tarnished, stained, messy, gross-looking Empire State Building. Commandy paddling away on his boat. I mean, just phenomenal. Like, oh my God. I really want to get into the Jack Kirby DC Fourth World stuff. I really want to start getting it because I'm really, really digging this stuff. Yeah, I really, really am. So I need to really get on this. Yeah, Commandy #1, Last Boy on Earth. Just phenomenal. I mean, look at that. Look at the water. So yeah, and I don't know if you guys ever studied up on Jack Kirby, but they said basically by the time Jack Kirby like quit doing comics, he was not such a good artist as in just art. He would literally draw like a printer. He would, and just do that, and it would just, and it like he was literally that skilled at it where he was just like. And it was like a printer. It was like a computer, like a printer printing out a picture. So that alone just tells you how great of an artist he was. I mean, I don't know a whole lot of people who can literally just one shot sit down and just be done. This next one is the last issue of Detective Comics that came out. This is Detective Comics number 1044. This is also the cardstock Lee Bermejo variant. I am really starting to shine on some Bermejo. I'm probably just going to start getting every cover by him that of stuff that I collect just off the rip. Jordi Belair also worked on this book. This is an homage cover. And it's kind of weird because, I mean, if you know what an homage is, let's see if anybody. No, well, Roscoe seems like to be the only person here. Oh, no, wait, somebody else just jumped in. So see if you guys can guess what this homage is. Or at least as far as I know what an homage is. Absolutely phenomenal. Looking through the mouth of the lizard. I'll give y'all a second to marinate on this and rack your brains and try to figure out what is going on, like what this homage is, homages. Yeah, think about it. Think about it. I'll pull it out at the end. I'll pull out what that homage is at the end. And last, weird one, really weird one. Everybody be like, what? Because you wouldn't think this was DC. Everybody knows I'm a huge D&D fan. I love Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is incredible. Say what you will. Great stuff. So this is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons number 30. Came out in June of 91. I love this cover. Out of all the Dungeons and Dragons covers I have, this one's probably this one's my favorite out of it. Jan Duursema. I don't know a whole lot of stuff that she's done, but this, I mean, dragon chasing a flying horse, two of the party members on it trying to get the hell away from the thing that's trying to kill them or eat them, whichever one it is. Yeah, a lot of people probably wouldn't pick these books. I mean, look, you got stars in the sky, phenomenal. Let's see if I can get it here. See if this camera even does this justice. So yeah. Yeah, Stranger Danger just did it too. Or Stranger Ranger, that's right. Yeah. I'll pull it out here in a minute because this is the last book. We got Evolutionary Comics. What is up? I haven't seen you in a minute. Have you been putting out whole videos? Have you missed a few weeks or something? I don't know. Check out Evolutionary Comics if you have not. I don't know how many subs he has at the moment, but I know for a while it wasn't a whole lot. I think he finally broke 100. So good job to you, sir. You definitely deserve it. Definitely deserve a whole lot more. You'll get it in the future. Dr. Von Chilla, what is up, sir? How are you doing today? So yeah, this is the last one. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Just to break your mind. This is as far as I know what this homage is, and it goes. I mean, it could go further back than this. Who knows? But where is it? Where is it? Oh, where is it? Should be right here. Sticking together. So this is Moon Knight number 20. This is a reprint of Werewolf by Night 32 and 33. As far as I know, this is the only time, like, this is the first time this is done. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dr. Von Chilla probably knows. Brian might know. So, yeah. Mike might know for real, too. So, as far as I know, what's up, Brian? What's up, Evil Mike? Nice. Well, I'm glad I could get you on up there, dude. Yeah, I definitely glad I could help you out because you definitely deserve it. So yeah, this is what it homages. Moon Knight number 20. As far as I know, this might be a Werewolf by Night cover too. This might be an homage to a Werewolf by Night, as far as I know, because I'm assuming if Moon Knight's doing it, it's probably an homage to Werewolf by Night. So this is Mike Diodato Jr. Let me know if there's anything further back. I'm pretty sure I haven't got into Werewolf yet because it's hot, which means everybody's going to be wanting phenomenal amounts of money for it. Got some new videos coming out tomorrow. Yeah, it's been like that. It's that time of year where, you know, at work they're like, yeah, we want you guys to enjoy your family time and enjoy Christmas and all this other stuff. By the way, we have a whole bunch of stuff we want you to do before you can do that. So that's the way work usually is during December. It's really great how they're like, you know, we care and we want you to spend time with your family. But by the way, we took 20 last minute orders we need you guys to get out. So you're going to have to work some Saturdays and some overtime to get that day off because we overdid it. Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be a Werewolf by Night. So yeah, there you go. There's you 2 more subs right there. If everybody else hasn't done it. So that is it. Go check out Bearded Comic Bro. Links in the description. Feel free to do this challenge on your own. Top 10 DC covers was the first one he did. Top 10 Marvel covers. Next he's going to do indie. Y'all can start brainstorming on that. I got to put these books up and get done with the rest of the stuff I got to get done. So there you go. The Mullet Man Tylocks. Oh, if you two don't know each other, oh man, like, yeah, y'all need to follow each other. All right, so everybody have a good one. Nice to see you. Hope your day's going well. I hope mine gets better, or if not, I'll just get through it, get back home, and go back to sleep. Start again tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. See you later. Peace.